Hey guys, welcome to Mighty Minute, the show that isn't always a minute, but is always mighty. I'm your host, Mighty Gazelle, here to tell you about the things going on behind the scenes of my channel. This is for the month of November. Quite a packed episode today, because this is the first episode where we're actually going to have my Patreon reward for the question and answers. That's a new reward for my Burning Desire for Justice and the Mightiest of Heroes tier. We have 3 questions to go through, technically 2, and I'll get to that in a moment. I'm going to save that for the end, because that's the best part of this, honestly. Because the rest is just kind of housekeeping, letting you guys know what's going on. So yeah, let's just start off with the Let's Plays and Reactions update. As you guys know, I actually finished my Let's Play for Metro Prime 2 Blind. That went very well. The ending was interesting, to say the least. I hope you guys enjoyed. I got a lot of great feedback from that. I'm glad you guys had a good time. That was easily the longest I've ever taken to complete a Let's Play. I think it spanned 6 months, and that's unacceptable to me. I think it was kind of more so the nature of it, because it was blind. It was kind of daunting in a way because I don't like to waste your guys' time with the exploration and stuff like that. That I have no commentary, so a lot of it was like, okay, I got to edit this out, and I don't know how long the recording session is going to be because I don't know like what's going to happen next. So it was kind of interesting learning experience for me. So don't worry, nothing like that will ever happen again, where it takes months of extra time to complete a Let's Play that could have been done probably in like 2 months. So yeah, I apologize for that, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed, and I got a lot of great feedback from that. Yeah, I had a great time with it, and I hopefully will one day do Metro Prime 3. So. That's that was completed about 2 weeks ago. As for new Let's Plays, as you guys have been seeing on my channel, I have Custom Robo and Pikmin. The plan is to Monday through Friday alternate between them, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday it could be Custom Robo, and then Tuesday, Thursday would be Pikmin, and then the next week it would be Pikmin would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Custom Robo would be Tuesday, Thursday. The first week I started on a Tuesday, so there's only 2 of each the first week, but as you guys have seen this week, Custom Robo went up on Monday, and later after this video, Pikmin will be going up. Yeah, so that'll be Monday through Friday, my 2 Let's Plays running concurrently with each other. They should end around the same time. They're both not terribly long games. I think you can beat them in probably like 9 hours each on average. I mean, that's what I looked up, how long it took, so yeah, it shouldn't be too bad in that regard. Hope you guys are enjoying. I've got a lot of great feedback from that as well. Pikmin seems to be the more popular one at the moment, and I can see why. Pikmin's a bigger household name. But I gotta say, the story for Custom Robo really is taking me by surprise, because it's been a long time since I played it, and it's actually really charming. So hope you guys check that out. And then for the reactions have been kind of slow recently, and I apologize for that. Work's been picking up, and like where I work, I kind of working a lot of late nights recently. Ideally, I want to get 2 to 3 episodes of that a week. That's not really going to be as scheduled as I probably would like it to be, mainly because for my reactions, it's very much on a basis of how I feel. Because if I'm feeling kind of tired and I don't really feel energetic, I don't really like to do the reactions, because it feels like it's not as genuine. It's just kind of like forced. So I kind of like to record them on nights where I'm feeling really good and I really want to watch it. But do expect, I'm going to record one tonight after work. I'm feeling good today. So expect it tomorrow afternoon after whatever Let's Play video goes up. So yeah, that'll continue with that. And then on to the Patreon news. So I'm going to give a shout out to all my patrons, because you guys are awesome and that you guys deserve as much. So the Mightiest of Citizens, we have Christopher Henderson, Claude R. Ellis, and Kelvin Barrera. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support every month. It really does help with my Adobe programs and things that I use to record for you guys. So thank you guys so much. And then the Mightiest of Heroes, we have Kim G, Tim Nutting, and Aaron Yeager. You guys are awesome. I can't thank you enough for your generous donations every month. It really does keep the burden off me for like just behind the scenes stuff. Also, as I told you guys last month, I added a new reward tier to the Burning Desire for Justice and the Mightiest of Heroes. and that is every month you could ask me a question, like a kind of like an exclusive Q&A for these update videos. And I'm going to do that right now. We have 3 questions to go through. One from Kim, one from Tin Nutting, and one from Aaron Yeager. Technically 2. I'll get to that in a moment. I'll start with Aaron Yeager to explain what I mean by that. Is Aaron asked me a question like he was supposed to on the Patreon. You can just message me on Patreon whenever you want, and I'll reply it as soon as I can. Aaron, this was last month, he asked the question. He said, are you going to be doing a Halloween stream? And I did do a Halloween stream. And I messaged him back saying you can ask a new question, and he didn't get back to me. It's okay, Aaron. I know everyone's busy. So the fact that you messaged me at all in the first place is awesome. So thank you very much for that. But the answer is yes, I will do a Halloween stream, because I did do a Halloween stream. But you did show up for it, so you knew I was streaming. So that's good. So now we have 2 questions that you guys don't know the answer to. Kim G asked, what are 2 pet peeves you wish would stop? And I kind of gave this some thought. And one of them came to me extremely fast. And it's been my biggest pet peeve for a while now. So, I really do not like it when I go to a movie theater and there's either an annoying little kid who won't stop either like crying or laughing or asking his mom questions. Like, I'm the kind of person when I'm watching a movie in a movie theater, I like to be able to focus on the movie. And if someone else is talking or making loud noises, it will distract me. It will take me out of the experience. I know that sounds kind of like, oh, you grump, you. Like, no, when I'm, like, let's put it this way. If I'm at a comedy, of course I expect people to laugh. I'm laughing with them, and it's organic. It feels like normal. But when you're watching a movie, and there's like a serious scene going on, or like a really touching moment, and a little kid's like laughing, or like, Mom, what's going on? Like, you know, really? Like, for an example, I was seeing Incredibles 2 in theaters, and thankfully this is my second time watching it in theaters. This time I was watching it with my family. So I already knew everything that was going to happen. And it was the really touching scene where Bob Parr, the dad, is kind of like exhausted from working so hard to take care of the kids while the mom's out. And it's that really touching scene where he's like apologizing to Violet and she's like forgiving him. And like it's literally the moment where everyone should be quietly to themselves being like, oh, and there's that little kid in the front. And he's like, it's like, I don't get what's going on. Like, he just shouts that, and it's like, you just ruined that moment for everyone in the theater. I wish parents would just, like, if your kid's not old enough to even, like, understand or, like, want to know what's going on at the movie, I don't know. Like, I get it's a kid's movie, but if you know your kid's not going to pay attention, then, like, don't bring him to the movie. I don't know. That's one of my pet peeves. And the other pet peeve would be, this one's kind of more like a general sense, and I don't want to upset anyone. That's part of what it is. I don't like how this modern culture is, people get so offended over everything. You can't say a joke, you can't like say the wrong thing around the wrong person, because you run the risk of offending them. And basically what I'm saying is, my pet peeve is some people just don't have thick skin anymore. I'm a nice person, so I don't like insult people or anything like that, but it's just, you know, you see it all the time on social media. And that's one of the reasons I avoid social media for the most part, is someone says something, someone else is automatically offended by it, and they want you to know about it. And I feel like it's not so much that they're offended, they want attention. And I hate it. Why can't people just say something and not have it go blown out of proportion? You shouldn't be having to keep people in check for like always saying the nice thing, or if you're not saying something supportive, you're just automatically a jerk. It's like, no. I mean, obviously depending where you live in the world, your laws and stuff are different, but here in America and North America, United States, freedom of speech is kind of a big deal, and I don't think that should just apply to like, I don't know. You guys know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to sound like a Scrooge or like a mean old man or anything like that. But come on, just, why is everyone gonna get offended over everything? Like, just live your life. Live it the best you can. Don't worry about what other people think. If they think one thing or another, that's fine. That's who they are. Like, you shouldn't just get offended. Life's too short to get to waste your energy to get offended on things. So that's one of my pet peeves as well. Good question, Kim. Tim Nutting, what kind of music do you listen to? It's funny. I wouldn't say I really listen to a lot of music. I do like music, but I listen to such like sporadic, different areas of music. I like all genres in some capacity, except for like techno, pretty much. So I like country, and before you say, "Oh, you like country," I like good country. I don't like stereotypical country and stuff like that. I kind of like, it's more like a modern kind of country. Like Zac Brown Band, I love them. They're great. I like rock and roll. I love rock and roll from the 80s and 70s and Queen, AC/DC, just the classics. They're all great. I like some rap. I don't like rap that's all about just cussing every sentence. I feel like that's just not my demographic or style. I don't. Let me put it this way. I don't really get it. I get it has a story to tell and stuff like that, but I feel like at the end of the day, all I hear is, F this, F that, money and hoes and stuff like that. I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't appeal to me whatsoever. And I played a lot of football. I played football in high school and college and stuff. And people always blast that in the locker room to get ready for a game. And it's like, that doesn't get me hyped. You kidding me? Play some AC/DC and get me hyped. Don't play this rap garbage. But I do like some rap. I like, I don't know a whole lot of artists, but I've always liked Eminem. He's always been pretty awesome. I also like pop. I will fully admit, and I'm not ashamed to say this, well, I guess I partially am, I like Taylor Swift. I like some of her music, not all of her music. I think some of her music is catchy. It's not all that original or creative, but it's catchy. And if you ever see me jamming out in the car, going down the road or whatever, on the freeway, there's a decent chance it's Taylor Swift, because that's the one I kind of tend to dance with, It's just catchy. So yeah, I know. Oh, Mighty Gazelle likes Taylor Swift. I like some of her music. Yeah, I do. So yeah. Those are my 3-ish questions so far. If you want to get a chance to not a chance to, if you want a guaranteed question every month, you can feel free to subscribe to my Patreon for the $5 tier or the $10 tier. The $5 is obviously a shout out in all these videos, and the 10, you get a handwritten letter from me. I'll send it to you. Ask the 3 who are already the mightiest of heroes. I have sent them a letter, and they all really enjoyed them. I'm not exactly a poet with my words or anything, but I do think there's something in taking time to write a letter to someone, and I know it's kind of like a dumb reward to some people, but I kind of like it. I think they do too. Yeah, so if you want to ask a question, just be part of the $5 or $10 tier, and every month you can message me on Patreon what your question is, and I'll write it down and ask in that next month's video. All of my Patreons are awesome. You guys are all so kind, and YouTube's so fun, and I'm having a good time with it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this update video. Hope you stay tuned for my Let's Plays, reactions, NFL picks. I didn't mention that, but I'm still doing NFL picks every week, every Thursday. Yeah, I think that's about it. I covered everything. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.